Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and having a great day. So this morning I'm actually doing something very out of character for me. I'm about to go for a run. Now I haven't gone out running since I was in high school when we were made to. But for a while now I've really wanted to get into going out for runs and I just wanted to improve my fitness. But the thing that's been stopping me is just me being afraid of people looking at me. Just because where I run there's going to be a lot of cars passing, it's along the main road, so I'm a bit nervous. I think I know a route around here that comes off the main road, but then it's quite a popular walking route, so there's going to be a lot of people that I'm passing, and because my fitness level is literally way down there, obviously I'm going to be stopping a lot. It's going to be a mixture of walking and jogging, probably mostly walking today, but I just wanted to give it a go. So I'm going to take my phone and I might film something, but obviously I'm not going to take my camera because that'll just fall out my pocket and I'll break it. I don't really know if you can hear me because I'm filming on my phone. But oh my gosh, I am exhausted. I have been doing a lot of stopping and walking, but yeah, I just kind of feel embarrassed still, running in front of people. It's every time someone passes me, I stop and I'm like, yep, I'm out for a walk. Please don't judge me because I feel I run weird. And I feel if I run in front of people, they'll be like, really? She's so slow. Someone just saw me vlogging there, but it's not as bad when you're on the phone because you can kind of pretend that you're FaceTiming someone. It's when you have a camera and you're like, yeah, there's no getting out of this one. Guys, I have to be quick because my camera is about to run out of battery, but I have made it home. I'm absolutely exhausted, so red in the face, but for my first run in 8 years, I think I did pretty well. Just even going out there and doing it, even though I did walk quite a lot, but I think just with more practice I'll get better. So I just need to keep on pushing myself to go out for a run and not stop every time I see someone. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a shower, get all clean and freshen up, and then I think I'm gonna head to Tesco. What a fun, eventful day. Oh, and also I really need to invest in wireless earphones because these just kept falling out of my ears, but I do not have enough money to spare on Apple AirPods. They're so expensive, so if anyone knows any cheaper alternatives, I've been looking at some, but every time I see a bad review on it, I'm just no, I can't buy them. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations of more affordable wireless earphones, then please let me know down below. So I've just come to Tesco because I actually really fancy baking today, so I'm gonna buy some ingredients to make some cookies. I'm not promising that they're gonna turn out alright, but I really just want to get better at baking, and I feel the only way I'm gonna do that is through practice. So yeah, I'm gonna head into Tesco just now and get some baking ingredients. I've literally never seen Tesco so busy. The car park is mobbed, so I'm not looking forward to this. I can't find micro eggs anywhere. So I've got all of my baking ingredients. I didn't actually need to get much because I actually had quite a few things already in the cupboard, but the only thing I couldn't find was the micro eggs. So I found the mini eggs, but the recipe says that you need micro eggs, and I know exactly which ones they mean because I've got them before, and I've got them in Tesco before, but I couldn't even see them anywhere. I'm pretty sure normally they're in the baking aisle, but there wasn't even a barcode on the shelf of micro eggs, so it wasn't they were sold out. I just could not find where they were, and then I looked down the Easter aisle. I literally looked everywhere and they did not have them, so I'm hoping that that's not too much of an important ingredient. So yeah, I just had to get a few ingredients, and then I also got these because I saw these whilst I was standing in the queue. They are Coca-Cola Tic Tacs. They're limited edition, so I just wanted to give them a try. And then of course I got myself a sugar-free iron brew. Oh gosh, I'm so excited for this. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to bake today. So refreshing. My eyes are literally watering. But yeah, I'm gonna be following a recipe from Jane's Patisserie. I will leave a link down below if I remember, but knowing me I probably won't. And yeah, if you haven't guessed, I'm gonna be making mini egg cookies without the micro eggs. So this here is everything that you're gonna need, minus the iron brew obviously. Or if you want to have iron brew whilst you're baking, just go for it. So you need mini eggs and then also micro eggs if you can find them, or if you can be bothered to go to another shop to look for them, but I just couldn't. And then you need corn flour, salt, light brown sugar, plain flour, bicarbonate of soda, vanilla extract, an egg, stork or like unsalted butter, and then you also need granulated sugar, which is in here. Alright, so my hair is tied back. Oven is preheated to 160 degrees fan, I believe. But like I said, I will try and remember to leave the recipe down below. And then I've just lined my baking tray, so that is all ready. I might actually move this table out so that I can kind of bake here, because as much as I love this kitchen, it's very difficult to film in just because the only place to put my camera would be on the window. I don't think you're gonna be able to see much, so yeah, I might move the table out. I'm so glad I finally actually have baking equipment. I mean, I did go for like the cheapest equipment that I could find, but you know, once I get better at baking, maybe then I will invest in a pretty mixing bowl. Okay, what do I need first? 300 grams of plain flour. I feel like this bit always goes well, because I can measure out everything exact, but then as soon as I put it in the oven, that's when it all goes wrong. One thing that I keep on forgetting to buy though is measuring spoons, so I don't have them. I need to get myself a nice set of pretty measuring spoons. So we need half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and then half a tablespoon of corn flour. Every time I see corn flour, it literally reminds me of when I worked in the nursery, because like this was used for a lot of messy play activities. So I'm literally just to whisk this together and then leave this to one side. Damn! Why do I always do that? I get so enthusiastic with my mixing and I forget how light flour is, and I just put it everywhere. So then next up we have to melt our butter. I feel like I sound so Indonesian when I say butter. That's me trying to say it properly. But if I don't think about it and I just say it fast, it's butter. There's literally no T's in it for me. Right, we need 115 grams. And I've left out a wee bit, so it's already like melted a bit, which is always easier. Does anyone else just look at butter and just think like, it should be really tasty on its own, but it's not? Because I remember when I was younger, I literally, like if I was baking, I would just think, oh my gosh, that looks so yummy, it looks like ice cream. And then I remember one time I tried a big, oh my gosh, I just got that bang on. What a great start. My battery just ran out of charge, but now I've got a new one, and yeah, I'm just gonna melt my butter. But what I was saying was, yeah, when I was younger, I literally took like a big bite of just butter on its own, and it is absolutely disgusting. So let me know if anyone else was stupid enough to do that when they were younger. But yeah, I just remember as a kid just feeling so disappointed because I thought this was going to taste like ice cream, and it so didn't. Okay, time to add in our sugars. I really need to think of a different way to store my baking ingredients, because like I do have those plastic things that sort of like hold your bag like that, but my cupboard just looks so messy, so I sort of want to get like I don't know, some sort of like food storage for them. So I could maybe have a look on Amazon or something, because I'm sure they'll have good like storage tubs and things like that for baking ingredients. So now I literally just have to whisk this together. I swear I don't know how to actually whisk. Like when everyone else does it, they look so professional, and I look like I am really struggling. But like all my other siblings, they had like home economics when they were in school, so they learned like baking and cooking skills. Yeah, I didn't have that, and yeah, that definitely shows. In goes the vanilla extract, and then of course our egg. There's something weirdly satisfying to me about popping an egg. So once this mixture is whisked and it's all smooth, you then just want to combine it with your flour mixture. And yes, I know I'm probably doing this wrong. You're probably supposed to like fold flour in or whatever. I'm not professional, I'm not saying that I am. I was literally looking for my whisk, like, I've lost it. It's right here. I really don't understand this whisk that I got, because it is the bendiest thing. So I feel like it's not even doing anything. Why does it bend so much? Now for the best part, we're going to add in the mini eggs. I just love the smell of mini eggs. They're literally my favourite thing. So I don't know if like I crush these or I just mix them in. Who knows? And then this next part, I really... Oh no! Wow, I saved the mini egg. Yeah, this next part of rolling the cookies into balls, I don't know how big to make them, and then that's the part where they always like spread into pancakes when I put them in the oven, and then they join and then they're one giant cookie. But if it's one giant cookie, it's probably just gonna only be me that's eating these anyways, so I can just make my way through one giant cookie. Yeah, it says to mix these in. Like, how do you mix mini eggs? So I just sort of resorted to pressing the mini eggs into the mixture because it just wasn't working mixing it. Yeah, so I have no idea how big you're supposed to make these balls. So I don't know. I don't even know how many this is supposed to make. So I actually just had another look through the recipe and it says it's meant to make 16. So I'd initially split the mixture into like 8. So yeah, I think I made them too big to begin with. So I've split them into 10 just now. I haven't gone for 16 just because I feel like it's going to be too overcrowded in this tray. And these are like the biggest baking trays I have. So I'm just going to pop them in the oven and see what happens. But yeah, I definitely could have done with the micro eggs or like chocolate chips or something, because I feel like there's not enough like mini eggs like in this one for example, so they're going to be quite plain. So if I do this again, like if I can't find micro eggs, I'm going to put something else in like chocolate chips or something just to add a bit more to it. So the first batch didn't turn out the best. They are a very weird shape and they're also very light in colour, so I wasn't really sure if they were done. But then when I looked on the website at the photo and the recipe, they looked really light as well. So I didn't want to leave them in any longer because I feel like then they just probably wouldn't have been edible. And then the second batch, they are a much better shape and I feel like they look so much better. So I'm just waiting for them to cool and then I can try one later and see if they actually taste nice. So I'm just waiting for the cookies to cool and I just wanted to show you what I finally finished the other day. Look at this. I completed it and I'm so happy. Like, it looks so nice now that it's done. But I'm not gonna lie, this was very difficult. Especially like when it got to all that I had left was this bottom bit and their hair, because every piece was black and it just looked the exact same. But I got there and I'm really happy with it. It looks so nice. That's me ran out of jigsaws to do now, so I'm definitely gonna have to order another one on like Amazon or maybe even Argos, because they normally have really nice like Disney ones. I love those ones. So yeah, I need to get another jigsaw for me to do to keep me going with my jigsaw obsession. But yeah, I was gonna say the other day, but it definitely wasn't. It was more like the other month. Michael and I, we actually bought an Xbox, which is so exciting. So it's actually over here. And yeah, we've just been wanting one for a while. So we've had it a couple months now and Michael's been using it a lot, but I actually haven't had a chance to use it yet. So I think that today might be the day that I use it. So I think I might try and unplug this from Michael's computer and then try and plug it in over here and actually play some games. I've wanted a PlayStation or an Xbox for so long because I used to actually really be into gaming, like especially in my early teens I would say, but I loved like Tomb Raider and what was my other favourite one? It was like a zombie game. Oh, that's really gonna annoy me. Resident Evil, that's what it's called, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Laura and I, we used to play them together all the time, and it was so funny because like whenever one of us got scared in the game, because there was a lot of like jump scenes and stuff, and it was quite scary. Like we would chuck the controller over to each other and then we'd be like, no, you need to take over, I can't handle this. Like, it was stressful. So we've actually got a bunch of games for it as well. So I might actually go through them and just show you what ones we've got. So we've got Red Dead Redemption 2, Call of Duty World War 2, Watch Dogs 2, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Gears of War 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to play this. That was another one of my favourite games. But like back when I was younger, what was it? It was San Andreas, I think I played, and Vice City. Those are such old games, but yeah, that was what me and my sister Natasha actually played. And then we've got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Fallout 4, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I've got this on my Switch anyways. And then we've got Mafia 3. Oh yes, I think this might be the game that I play today. We've got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I think I'm going to leave that aside because I think that's what I'm going to have a go at first. Lego Dimensions, this actually looks really good. South Park The Fractured Butthole, what the hell? Lego Marvel Superheroes, I've actually played before and I really love this game. And then we've got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which again is one that I have on my Switch. And then the last few games, Dirt 4, I do love a good racing game. We used to play like racing games all the time when we were kids with my dad because he really liked them as well. Just Cause 4, this looks like a really good game. I can't wait to play that one. Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition, and Rainbows X Siege. I could be saying that wrong. Probably if any gamers are watching, they're going to be screaming at me like, you just pronounced them all wrong. I'm sorry. It's literally so bright in this kitchen. The sun is shining right in. It's so nice and like warm and cozy. But yeah, I didn't realise that I'd have to install the game before I used it, because even though I said like I was into gaming, that was way back in the day, you know, when I had like a PlayStation 2 or something like that, and it was just very simple. You put the disc in and you could play the game. So yeah, I've left that installing. It says it's going to take ages, so I'm guessing it's going to take like hours because it is moving very slow. So instead I'm gonna do some more of my diamond painting whilst I'm waiting for the game to install. So I don't know if you can see because it's literally so bright in here, but yeah, I haven't done too much more. I wonder if I come around here if you'll be able to see it better. I think last time I showed you guys I'd literally just done like this corner, and then I've only actually done like one more sitting of this where I did this bit. So hopefully I can fill in these little gaps today. And I'm also just gonna taste test one of my cookies before I sit down to do my diamond painting. Uh-oh. That is baked perfectly because it's so nice and gooey. Like it does say on the recipe, like if you want your cookies really soft, leave them in for 10 minutes. If you want them like quite gooey, leave them in for 12, and then if you want them like crispy, leave them in for 14. So I left them in for 12 and they are nice and gooey. Everything has been installed, so I can now finally sit down to play this. I'm so looking forward to this. I'm all snug on the sofa under my blanket. So yeah, let's get gaming. So it's a couple of hours later and I'm still just sat here playing Tomb Raider. I've got my dressing gown on now though and like my blanket on me. It is so cold. I just don't understand this weather. Like, see, today it's been sunny, then it's just been raining. Like every time I've been out today, or like whenever I've just like looked out the window, the weather just keeps on changing. It's so mad. I'm doing terribly at this game, but I'm hoping that once I get used to the controls it'll get easier. I think I just need to practice more because I'm used to like using a PlayStation controller, and I'm pretty sure like the X was down here. So if it says like press X to hold on and I press A, then I die. And I'm just like, no, I just need to keep on like remembering that that is not X. The roof of my mouth is so sore. I must have burnt it whilst I was eating my dinner, because you know me, I don't give my food enough time to cool down. So yeah, it's really sore, but it's my own fault. But anyways, I just picked up my camera to end this vlog. It's my favourite time of the evening. I've just sat down to watch some 13 Reasons Why. Yes, I'm still watching it. I'm on season 4, episode 5 now. So yeah, I'm almost there. And I've got some Maryland cookies to eat. So yeah, I'm just excited to just eat and relax for the rest of the evening. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!